another conversation.
Yo, it's so funny.
I swear to God, so I don't be knowing if she looking over here or at you. I was like, I can't see her eyes. I was like,
She's slick with
over here.
Yeah, them lights right on you.
Yeah, no, y'all be curving. But yeah, no, this is new. Because I look like Frederick Douglass.
No, I don't want to mess up.
Oh my God, you need to stop.
No,
You need to stop.
Yo, when you see pictures of, I look
You need to
like
stop.
an old lady.
Stop
Yes,
it.
So you Benjamin Button?
Stop it, man.
Yes, that was my
damn lie.
My ex-husband. He didn't like my hair done. Didn't want me to wear fingernail polish.
I don't know what's wrong with that guy.
I look like a really
Was he an
man.
Was he an insecure? Was he an insecure man? Was he an insecure man?
Yeah, he was.
What man want a woman to step out?
She gonna say he was pretty.
Not with you can't come out with me with your hair not done, your nails not done.
Wait, he took me out and somebody's like, "Damn, you used to be cute." I was
Whoa.
Like,
and you married this guy?
I was already married by that time.
that's fucked up.
You need some more wine.
Hey,
man.
I got a crazy question, y'all.
Happens.
I got a crazy question, man. All right, and I need y'all. I don't need no joking. I need y'all honest opinion. Y'all honest opinion. No, your honest fact. Okay? Is it okay for a man to hit a woman back after she has hit him?
I'm not gonna answer that.
I will. So listen, one thing I will tell you, I am.
He said,
it's for equal rights. You dig what I'm saying? And left. You dig what I'm saying? You get the welling on the dude. If you do that, you can't be surprised if he happen to will on your ass back. You dig what I'm saying? Keep your hands to yourself. Real talk, because you don't have the ability. You can. I always say this: you can do something to somebody, but you can't decide on how they react. You know what I'm saying? Like,
really?
Real shit. You can't decide on how they gonna react. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna let you beat my ass.
Yeah.
Right. But when enough is enough, like I choke shit at you.
You might get choke slammed.
You talking about a relationship?
I'm not gonna physically just Mike Tyson. Really, I'm not gonna
Unless
do
you
that.
have to. So
Unless you got a knife or something.
I have girls and a boy. And
Yeah.
I have 2 girls and a boy. So I tell my son to protect himself, right?
Right.
Vigilantly.
right.
And my daughters don't run up on no man.
Period.
Yeah.
That's what I teach them. Don't run up on no man. Don't threaten a dude. I dare you to hit.
Don't
me.
ask him what he gonna do.
Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Because if he do it,
Yeah.
Honestly,
What you gonna
put
do?
me in that situation.
What you gonna do?
And don't do it to anybody. But what I think was so unfortunate is that as women, we also know that we can spin the situation to be seen as the victim after having been the initiator and the aggressor.
Yep. Now I'm gonna shoot my shot. Yeah, I like that response.
So,
You spoke for me.
Yeah, that's it. So my cousin, my cousin was getting beat by a frying pan, and he was also intimidated, like going to get help because the police officer was like laughing at him. And this woman could have taken his life. I have a lot of, I talk about my abusive past, and I got a lot of men in my inbox like, thank you for sharing that. I can't tell nobody what my wife is doing to me.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Look, I'm gonna keep it real. Bro, that's your, look, I'm a firm believer in that's your bad. You should have corrected that a long time ago. There ain't that much love in the world, my nigga. You gotta be able to, look, hey. Nah,
you can leave. It's not even about
real
shit.
shit.
Just leave.
People live in slum conditions and don't say nothing and don't leave their homes. People are working for employers that they should leave. We're in a lot of toxic, abusive relationships, whether it be employment, where we live, friendships, relationships. And so it is challenging to just disassociate yourself. It is not as simple as just leave. Some people can do it. Like some people can just stop smoking cigarettes. Some people can't. Some people need help. Some people can just leave that job that doesn't appreciate them. Mm-hmm. Some people need an exit plan. They need a community, right? And so I'm not saying...
But those are all different scenarios. In the event that if you're a man...
It's always your choice.
Hold on. If you're a man, right? And you are allowing your spouse to physically abuse you, then you're not properly leading your home. And how did it get to that point? You dig what I'm saying?
You know how I got to that point?
Yeah.
It all starts verbally first. Before somebody put their hands on it. Because if I can mentally talk you into doing anything I want you to do, or I can talk down on you, make you feel beneath yourself, I got you. I ain't got to put my hands on you. The hands is extra. But if she, and in reverse, because you got women that verbally abuse men first, they now initially gonna put their hands on a man. They'll beat them down mentally as a take your broke ass. You mean get out of my face. It's just a key word that'll trigger a man.
How many women have y'all verbally abused?
It doesn't go that way. You can't really, you know what I'm saying?
No,
bro?
you can verbally abuse a woman.
You can, but my thing is,
some of them draw it out of you though.
Thank you for asking that.
No, that.
I mean, shit, this is not my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Verbal abuse is not?
No.
No.
I'd rather walk off from
Nah, I could talk. You feel me?
Yeah.
And if I think I'm right, goddammit.
Okay, so
you got a good chance to tell me
let's define what's considered verbal.
Right.
Anything saying something to someone where you're trying to intimidate them, you're trying to just make them feel bad, you know what I'm saying? Name calling. Yeah. That's all verbal abuse. When you're threatening them, you dig what I'm saying? That's all verbal abuse.
Downgrading their physical appearance.
Is it verbal abuse if I text it?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a good one though. That was a good one.
Like, man, I shot you. Who you talking to? Like,
but you could have put a laughing emoji that
That's just like that woman that woman that went to jail for texting her guy to kill himself.
Oh,
it's
she did, but she was like on his ass.
Yeah, I mean, but that's verbal abuse.
It's absolutely verbal and mental abuse.
It's not verbal.
So it's texting abuse.
I think I'm
it's mental abuse.
You go say
You definitely verbally abused.
Think about when you was 15 all the way to 25 or 30, right? When you're not the best version of yourself, right? When all you're trying to do is fuck, right? If the chick say something that you don't like, man, well,
I was never a mean dude.
I was a mean guy.
Oh, you were one of those?
I was the type of guy, some women walk on eggshells around me because they didn't know what I was going to say.
Well, you give them a little sugar right back.
But that's what they call me that at work. but no, on some real shit, I was young though. I was in my early 20s, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I would never act like that.
I just was never mean. My pops would make sure. And I got an older sister, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just never really, you know what I'm saying? I got aunties and cousins and shit, so I never really, I had a short leash.
I don't think
you know
my parents or my family knew that I was, you know what I mean?
My auntie, who's about a year and a half younger than me, long story. My mom's oldest, 13, all that, right? Anything I did, she'd snitch on me to my grandma. If I say something, she gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? She'll goddamn it scratch me. I hit her, they gonna go tell.
Yeah.
So everything I did growing up was goddamn it getting told on for whatever. So I was never really like mean to girls like that. You dig what I'm saying? Like I just was not a mean dude. Now I can be an asshole, but you got to push it.
That's mean.
No.
Asshole.
You got to push it. No,
asshole to me is the same thing.
You got to push it.
Oh, you got to push it. Yeah. I feel you on that.
Have you all ever had women be aggressive with you and you have to de-escalate them?
Yeah, that's weird. I don't like
that.
Oh, yeah, that's shit weird.
What ticks us off?
Not responding.
Women?
Who are you talking about?
Yeah, what ticks women off in your opinion that gets them to the point where they are verbally abusive?
Being ignored.
Okay.
That's it. That's
it.
Ain't like no 2, 3, 4, 5. Just
make them feel dumb. Like if you get them to insult somebody's intelligence, like they can't whoop your ass, so they gonna try and hurt you verbally. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something I would think that's how it works. You know what I'm saying?
What's something that tick you off?
That got me to being volatile.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, I was pregnant and I was pregnant and Buddy tried to make the chick that he was sleeping with the godmother.
Damn!
Wow.
Damn! This is your kid's father?
Yes.
Wait.
So he guessed enough to pull that?
Wow out.
So
what did you mean? Did your voice crack a little bit?
Yeah, let's go back a little bit.
Where's he from?
I was ready to you.
So wait. I'm sorry.
You gotta tell us.
Time out.
No, hey, we gonna say that for her question afterwards.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Because that right there is.
I can dig that.
That's she can tell it right now if she wants to.
But there are things that can happen in relationships that do, like, you just kind of black out. You know what I mean? Like,
That's incredible.
He's still alive.
That's
so wait,
cold.
I'm sorry. Hold on, time out.
Go ahead, bro.
You was mad, man.
I gotta ask on this one.
Go ahead, bro.
So, how did you find out that he was trying to make? What came first?
Yo,
the chicken
so
or the egg?
So this is what happened. I show up at a party. And
Pregnant.
Okay. Oh, this is a friend, and then I see somebody that I know from high school. Mm-hmm. This is the woman's boyfriend. So me and him look at each other like, okay, bet. We don't say nothing.
Oh, because, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Did y'all have a relationship in high school?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
But at the time, it was kind of like, what's going on? Because it felt weird. You know, you feel weird. And so I remember asking him, I'm like, yo, did you ever, like, what's going on? He's like, no, we just cool. I think she makes a great godmother. I said, all right, cool. Well, I went to high school with her boyfriend, because I didn't withhold that. He was like, oh, yeah, no, I didn't know. No worries. Mm-hmm. I hit Buddy up. I'm like, yo, do you know what's going on? Because it's weird that suddenly he's picked a godmother, and I'm a little confused. And so he was like, I felt the same way. And then he told me that she told him the truth. That's how I found out.
Oh,
so the truth is what? The truth is what?
The truth about what I don't know if they were active at that moment or they had some intimate moment, but I learned through her guy that there had been something between them, and that's when
And he tried to make you guys, baby.
Yeah, he tried to make this woman the godmother.
The godmother of you guys.
And he's still alive?
But hold on. I'm hearing some different things.
I'm sorry.
So,
what you said?
Was it ever?
That's a blackout moment.
So, hold on, time out. Hold on. Look. Let me ask you this. Was it ever confirmed that they had fucked?
Oh, yeah.
It was confirmed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because after he couldn't get out of it, then he had to, like, okay, because I'm pregnant. You know, it's like, I've done micro sleuthing. I didn't really have to try. Micro sleuth. All I had to do was ask the person that was willing to help me out, you know. And I was like, why wouldn't you? It was confusing. Like, dude, I asked you what it was, but now you want to try and
what
pretend.
Confirmed it?
He said it. Like, after I said, well, this is how I know. Like, she told him. I talked to him. I told you we went to high school together. And so he's toxic. He flipped it around like, you talking to other dudes? So I was like, oh, man.
First
That's classic.
Joe. A chick that you done smashed making them, oh God.
That's a rookie mistake. Check it out.
That's
any woman, I feel like any woman is going to get, it's going to suspect something if it ain't your cousin. Auntie, family member.
Like we went at the wedding, really.
Because look, typically women choose the godmother.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Typically, I'm not saying every case.
Yeah.
Like, I chose my son's godfather.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care about a godmother. Well, I did choose a godmother, which is my cousin. Mm-hmm. But, you know what I'm saying? Typically, I really don't care about choosing a godmother.
If a chick that you smashed asked you to be her child's godfather, what you say?
Hell no. What the fuck?
That's some weird shit.
That's weird as hell.
Really want me to be your baby daddy? Like, well, like, this is weird. I'm
that is
like, want me to be your baby daddy.
You know what I'm saying?
Who does that? This is the first time I ever heard of something like that. I've never heard of anything like that.
No, I give him points for the move.
Points? Ain't trying to pull it. Points? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get him in a bad boy smash, man. Like,
here's
wonder why you got to why is he alive?
What if it succeeded?
If it succeeded, I'm still not giving him no props, bro.
No.
That's dumb.
It's props for the thought that he think he could do it.
He was
You say I give him an A for effort.
Yeah,
okay.
He was radically optimistic.
All cats with the radical word, though.
Because look, he was this close from getting away from it. Get away with it.
In his mind, so he thought it made sense.
Wait. We didn't stray off of that. So how did that made you get volatile? Tell us about that.
Oh well, I couldn't do much.
Wait to double back. I see what you did there.
Cry, scream, call names, but at some point I had to make a decision. I got a baby inside of me, so I have to learn how to take care of myself. I'm not a very aggressive or violent person until like there's something that I feel brings me to that. And that's only happened one other time in that relationship. But thankfully I kind of moved through it. But yeah, I picked up bad habits from that relationship that then I started to hurt the men who were looking to get to know me.
So you were making them pay for the sins of the past.
Well, I wouldn't say making them pay. I would say I was the version of me in my marriage, and I didn't know. Right? You pick up habits and become an abusive person if you're around crazy long enough. You know what I mean? You start to act and behave because that's your environment. So
you're quickly triggered by anything.
Yeah, and not even triggered. This is my mentality.
Right.
Now I'm thinking like an abuser. I have the words of an abuser, and I'm also
Because
saying
you
that
also
I'm
think
not.
you guard yourself too, because you've been hurt, so you dishing it out, but you also
Yeah, and
guard
I'll take
yourself
full
as well.
accountability for I literally had picked up habits to cope. And I didn't know that that's what had happened till somebody who wasn't in an abusive relationship told me, "You're abusive."
Right. And that thing being said, hold on.
Not to hit this.
With that being said, the next man that's dealing with that is because of the sins of your previous.
I would.
Hold on. And so you project that onto the next. So all of those feelings, the thing to do in between that is therapy. Talk about it so that you're gonna learn it while dishing it out to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
But she said she.
But hold on, y'all.
She said she didn't.
Hold on, we got a quick, station identification.
You know what I'm saying?
You're rocking to the sounds of the Facts and Law Pod Show.
Yeah, you did.
Yo, we just had to pause for station identification.
The most legendary album covers, and the booklet used to fold out.
Yeah,
the first album
was
was
a whole
the
comic
classic.
in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And she had on a little doggy costume. And that's the first album I bought.
Like I got a shrine.
That's real shit.
That's
hey, real shit. That's the first album I bought with my own money, doggy style. You know what I'm saying? That's the first album I bought.
One in 92?
Sophomore year?
Yeah, I was in 7th grade, I think. You know what I'm saying? So
like,
when you graduated high school?
every word for word.
So that was like,
you were old man.
Wow, man.
we was on the
This
bus to
nigga's
go
the-
play somebody. We was in Red West, so it had to be my freshman sophomore year. Everybody listened to Doggy Style, and niggas had the CD player. You know what I'm saying? Every time the bus jumped.
Bus jump.
You know what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Hell yeah. Nigga, you used to
funny
have to
as
do like
shit.
this
That's
before the
funny
bus
as shit.
was up and trying
Then they got
to
the bump
compensate.
control. They had the bump
And the
control.
Walkman.
And then we got the bump control, the new joints. Nigga, you thought you was on.
Yeah.
I used to carry all my CDs in a goddamn briefcase.
I got a question for y'all.
Shit, I swear to God.
You gotta take the ones you gonna end up really
Right.
listening to.
Get these 4,
You know, I
5.
was still in this
It
shit.
used to make my skin crawl when people used to shuffle through their CDs like motherfucking
Oh,
cars.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, it's
I
crazy.
got a question for y'all, man.
Let's get it.
It's so funny. Back in the day.
Has would I be considered in y'all generation?
No.
You're a little bit younger.
First of all.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm 38.
he only 4 years younger than me.
Yeah,
Gen Z.
he would be.
Yeah.
I'm
Not yet.
I'm a millennial.
Oh, you're a millennial. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're like at the tail end.
I'm at the
of
tail.
it.
Yeah, I'm at the tail end.
I
But
feel like that as Gen X too. Like we're right there.
so this is kind of like a hard question. Then, well, I don't think so, but because I do feel like I'm in y'all generation though.
I think
Why you saying
I think you
just
should
say
know.
you-
I think you
you-
should know.
all y'all older
He's
than
a
me.
Gen. Aren't you a Gen Xer? You're not a millennial.
Who?
You 79. 79 is
I'm
not
78. Put some
Okay,
respect
78.
on
78 is
You
not
would
a
have
millennial.
yeah.
Okay, I'm almost
So you're a Gen Xer.
Man, what's the question?
I'm sorry. I'm starting some other shit. Hey, has our generation normalized the hookup, like just the hookup culture, just hooking up?
What you mean?
Just normal. It's normal just to hook up. just to have
yeah.
sex.
You know,
just
sorry,
to fuck.
the
social
reason
media did.
Is it us?
that's not just social media.
hell no.
So
Pops and them was hooking up. You know what I'm saying?
But they had to go get on a bus, a train.
Popson was hooking up, but Popson was married.
And was doing that.
so look. So
Popson couldn't keep kept up with.
the way I see it is the problem is why hookup culture is so prevalent now is because the consequences for it aren't as harsh. You dig what I'm saying? You got a chick knocked up in 1980. Y'all ass was getting married Wednesday or whatever.
Say
the fuck.
Wednesday.
You dig what I'm
On
saying?
Wednesday.
Like you feel me? Like y'all
disagree.
been married, bro.
I'm 80,
Look,
probably in the
so,
60s.
but wait, you gotta, and on top of that, you gotta think there's all these different methods of making them think it's okay to get the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Contraceptives, abortion. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
All of that
the only
shit
thing them
plays into
niggas
it.
was doing back then, they was hooking up, fucking, right? niggas weren't using rubbers. That's why so many kids.
But
right? That's why so many of us. What I'm saying is, niggas was hooking up. Like, I'll be at the house at such and such time. Call me, right? If I ain't there, I'm out. I'm on to the next. You know what I'm saying? And then they phone ringing in the late at night when I get woo, or they just take their phone off the hook so they can't be bothered, right? The hookup shit is just it happens quicker now
because and your options are more. Yeah, so that makes it even more acceptable. Think about it. You have an opportunity.
Accessible, not acceptable.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Exactly. Accessible. Did I say acceptable?
Accessible.
No, you said acceptable.
You said acceptable.
Oh, fuck am I doing? So look, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? But you got to think they can reach out and touch anybody. I was talking about it about a week ago. You got to think, nigga, the only people you knew was the motherfuckers that lived around your crib and that you went to school with.
And church.
Now these kids be having motherfuckers be having best friends from motherfucker that go to a school you ain't never been to, this and this, because y'all got cool online.
Yo, my
you dig what I'm saying?
Was talking to 17.
We do it too.
And one of them was from Flint,
cool
Michigan.
Some people
I was like, how you meet this dude from Flint, Michigan? I was like, give me this phone. Like,
and y'all in love now.
Wait,
you feel me? I'm trying to tell you, Joe.
I think if I interpret your question about hookup, like making rapid connections.
Nah.
Yeah. Like what? Like
and
having sex, like rapid connections.
I'm sorry.
Right? Like you get to see and meet more people than ever before because of technology. Right, where you used to have to invest time and go somewhere and
or meet somebody and take a pen with you and get the phone number and write it down.
Somebody pull out a pen and for never.
You feel me? Like niggas used to go to the mall.
The mall
with
was
their homies.
The mall was
everybody had a pen.
That's where you
feel me?
What mall was y'all at? Yeah. I was at Brickyard.
Riverside, Brickyard. I ain't never go out south though.
Yeah, that wasn't my thing.
We weren't even going down to the water
calm
tower.
down.
Yeah, I know I was.
We didn't want
water tower for sure.
But the taste.
The taste, definitely.
That's what people
the taste was the Mecca. The taste was the Mecca.
Walking around with snakes. Why did y'all wear snakes on y'all neck? What was that about?
I don't know.
Never. Not the kid.
I don't know.
Not the kid.
My mama let me get a snake.
I don't even remember doing it, but
I got one now though. You know what I'm saying?
But no, I do think that it's been normalized. I don't necessarily, I've never been on a dating app. So
yes, you have. Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a dating app?
Hell yeah. And they got a dating app on Facebook.
Well, now they do.
But
I'm saying,
but it started out as a dating app for
romantic
college students, wasn't it?
What it started off?
No, it was not.
Black Planet was
Black
Planet Tag.
Was that a dating app?
I
don't remember that
shit.
But see, here's the thing. Like, if you call it a dating app just because it's men and women on there, it doesn't mean like we've turned it into that.
Okay, like LinkedIn sometimes.
Yeah, like
niggas be dating on LinkedIn.
Dude, man, slide up quick.
Kristen Mingle too.
I just got a promotion.
Well, Kristen Mingle.
What you say is just got
they slide up like, hey.
Sound like Harold Melvin got them in the blue note.
We should get together and talk about.
So what you're saying is a woman will say, hey, don't DM me on IG, Facebook, but I know my guy doesn't have a LinkedIn. Slide in this one. It's okay. I'm just trying to get some.
Make it make sense, please.
I'm just trying to get some
I know people will shoot their shot whenever they have a opportunity to shoot.
It's called communication.
And I think anything can be turned into something. But I do think that in our generation, it has become normalized to meet 15 people in a week. And if you have sex with 15 people in a week, there's no social repercussions from it, right? Like your friends are not going to. You might not have friends that abandon you or judge you.
Are you sure?
People.
I say you might be doing the same thing.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You can see people from church go on the Tinder app as well. Like it's acceptable to even know that you're dating or seeing multiple people. So I think it's been normalized in this generation.
Is being a whore more acceptable now than
Facts. That's basically what you get to.
Well, that's what it sounds like. Because if you're saying I'm not getting judged,
I don't like the language, but I'll agree.
Cool.
So what language you use?
I don't like the word whore.
Wow.
I just don't
Why
like
not?
it.
It's a real word.
Men can be whores, sluts, hoes, all that.
I mean,
yeah.
Like I don't think it's gender specific.
No.
You know
it's just there are certain things just kind of cringy to me.
And whores, I'm sorry.
Wait. You say you don't like that word?
Yeah, I don't like using.
I don't like using that word.
Somebody.
I don't like using that either.
Yeah.
I said that on the show, but I said that on one of our episodes.
What you gonna say, ho?
That I don't call women hoes.
Or anybody.
I be feeling like because the way you use it is monetary gain, right?
Yeah.
So,
that's
and I agree with that.
No.
That's when if you out here having sex for monetary gain, I mean
that's
whole
exactly what it is. Yeah.
That person is a whore.
But like if a woman like The guests we had, no disrespect, respectfully. The guest that we had, the lady we had on the show last week. I'm not gonna say her name, but
why not? This is out here. What are you
yeah, and they'll see it.
He probably don't remember.
But you know, she was a sexually type woman, and she.
But she's not fucking for money.
She's not, but I wouldn't call her a hoe.
She's not a hoe.
But people will call a woman a hoe for just having sex with different guys.
But to me, that's not a hoe.
I just feel like that's what she want to do.
You know what I'm saying? That's a freak. If
so
you
yeah,
want to
that's
get
what
them
I mean,
to have
like, with the
sex,
language, like calling people out of their name to say, you know, like that's why I'm like, I don't like using a word like that. That's all.
Well, in the words of my cousin Nisha Boo, hoe is life. Enjoy it. Hoe is life.
It's so
Enjoy
funny
it.
how many times that comes across the women's group chat.
Hoe is life.
Yeah.
And they living
We
their
love to
best
spell
life.
it differently too.
Yeah,
We like the HOE, and then my preference is HEUX or HEAUX.
yeah, but that's
Huh?
yeah, you know, like
I seen it, but
that's
I
a
didn't.
fancy hoe.
Yeah.
Get out of here. It's
We
a
put some
hoe.
salt. We put some salt.
Potato,
Fucking
tomato.
Hey man, look, motherfuckers like to have sex,
Like a
man.
trucker.
Like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, get your fuck on. You know, now
Protection.
you may
use protection.
You may lessen your chances of being wifed up, you know what I mean, all that type of shit. But you gonna get action.
Motherfucker don't have to know.
You gonna get
Hoe
action.
is life, apparently.
I don't have to know about her past.
No, I need to know. I need to check your whole facts.
Hey,
So I like that, but
perfect
I
segue.
But would you check yours?
I don't know how
Check
many.
it.
I honestly don't know
But
how
you know
many
what? We take
sexual
pride in
partners
our
my
shit.
wife
Men
had.
can't be
I don't
hoes.
know.
I don't
Yes,
know.
the fuck
I don't
you
know.
can.
I don't ask.
can't
No,
know.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
my preliminary whole facts check, it came up pretty clean.
Your preliminary.
But the thing is,
So it's
men
level to the wholeness.
men can't necessarily be looked at as whores unless you're fucking for money. You dig what I'm saying? Like a person.
Women would disagree.
If you living off a woman,
Yeah, that's a
what is
whore,
that?
but that's monetary gain.
That ain't no
Okay,
whore.
She's
so
taking care. That's
a
what I'm
man
saying.
can be a whore.
I said
If you living
outside
off
of
a
if it's
woman, nigga, you
a
a
lame.
mom.
Nah.
But
If she allowed it,
But I mean, that's
her damn fault too.
yeah, I mean, but no, what I'm saying is, as far as I'm talking about, you can't call like a promiscuous man isn't the same thing as a promiscuous woman.
So
You
what's
know
the
what I'm
word
saying?
for a promiscuous man?
I mean, you can.
I don't know, man. What'd you call it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
I thought
so-
hoe was gender neutral.
It is.
Well, see, hoe, but that's monetary gain.
I ain't
You know what I'm
calling
saying?
no man no hoe.
Like, if a man is not selling himself for money or to have a place to stay or whatever, then he's not a hoe.
I
You
feel
feel
like
me?
hoe in
happens all the
Chicago
time.
also means feminine. So when you
Huh?
call a dude
It's
a hoe,
hoe can be
like
it's
yeah,
multiple.
it's like so many.
It's
I've heard
multiple
people
meanings.
call men like you a hoe.
You a hoe, nigga.
Yeah,
you soft.
but that's
You
not.
soft.
Yeah.
But that ain't
You
really.
soft.
So I've never been in a situation where I felt like a nigga that I call a hoe was because it's not about feminine. It's about
He's
the shit.
soft.
We're not even just soft, but like if you do some hoe ass shit, you know what I'm saying?
Some
Like,
bitch-ass
like
shit.
yeah, nigga, that's some hoe shit. You ain't gotta act. You ain't gotta have no
You gotta
feminine
point your
ways.
fingers when you say
Yeah,
shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like nigga, that's
Y'all
some
made
hoe
it seem like you
shit.
saying on phone them or something.
You know what I'm saying? Like hoe shit is like
phone them, phone
you know some,
them.
yeah, that's some
Yeah,
hoe
but
shit.
it's
That
really
ain't
having
that has
different
nothing. That,
context.
Like if I was single, right, and this nigga went and told some woman, another female, some shit. That's some hoe ass shit.
You let such and such fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That's some whole ass shit. That's some whole ass shit.
It ain't about feminine, you know what I'm saying?
And we also don't like
That's a
it.
clown.
Like, we don't like the analogies of if you're single. We hate that.
I'm sorry.
I'm just playing.
No.
Yeah, why?
I'm sorry. Hey, look, I'm sorry. Because my wife might say the same shit.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm
so
saying?
you gonna imagine me
You
away?
know what I'm
Like,
saying?
Damn. See? They be getting mad at
I'm gonna let her ride with you.
Oh
You
my
feel
God.
me? But
They start on one and
So that's a good segue, though.
let's shout out to Law for putting this in the group chat, and we wanted to play this so you guys can hear this, and I want to hear y'all opinions. What
I'm gonna say that's a good segue to it because we're thinking about, you know what I'm saying, the whole being a whore and this, that, and the other. And now one thing I've noticed is you see a lot of people kind of singing a different tune, like in social media nowadays. Joe, let that rock out.
I'm gonna try to listen to this. Listen to it.
Y'all familiar with Ebony K. Williams? Y'all
That
know.
was the woman that said that she wouldn't date a bus driver.
Bus driver.
yeah.
Yeah.
remember that.
Okay.
Rock out.
They make good money though.
That's
Black men age, their desirability increases. Thus, their optionality of women is always expanding. And the exact opposite is true for black women. As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate, our degrees or professional accolades, the reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year. No matter how good we look, no matter how fit we are, men are still seeing primarily our presumed dwindling fertility as a knock against us. And speaking of fertility, that is another reason that I want younger black women to seek marriage and partnership in college or right after, if that's what they choose. Because the number of college-educated black men is so low when compared to black college-educated women that we're all going to be targeting the same small pool of men. And as we heard today, on most campuses, there's like 7 black women students for every 1 black man student. Y'all do the math. So here's my advice. If you are a young black woman in college, and you know in your heart and in your head that you want to prioritize family, I suggest that you simultaneously pursue that MRS degree right along with that BA or JD. Because a handful of black college-age men that actually do desire to get married soon, and they do share that value system, and family is a priority for them too, y'all, that is an incredibly small pool, and it's shrinking as you get older. And by the time you reach my age, 40, you will be faced with different choices relating to life partnership and motherhood. Now, I'm not saying that delaying marriage or motherhood is a bad option, but it's one that comes with its own consequences. And our women deserve to know on the front end of their decision making instead of on the back half.
That's good. Yo.
Oh my God.
So I got a couple different points to hit on that, but I want to hear from you first.
I wish you would have told her name.
First of all, how old is she?
40.
All right, 40. Get your old ass out of here, right? You are warped in your train of thought, right? And to tell a woman to try to find a college student who wants to be married not gonna happen. So now what you're saying, you're really contradicting yourself, because there's not, first of all, I said this last week, there's not a man alive walking around saying, I cannot wait to get married. You know what I mean? We will fuck, and we will slip up and shoot the club up, and then we have to deal with you for 18 years. What I'm simply saying is, she's a clown. She's way out of line. And does she have kids? Is she telling her daughters the same thing? Right? Get your old ass out of here. Maybe you're just not cute and you're not attractive. Right? Maybe no one wants to fucking fuck on you. You know what I mean? This sounds like a woman that's hurt. It sounds like someone never needs to listen to her. I don't know why the fuck she's going viral. And at 18 to 22 as a college student, you're trying to fuck everything moving. Like, niggas drop out of college because they fucking too much.
All right, throw it up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? I'm not looking for no motherfucking wife. Now, I may think.
But she's talking to women.
Okay, cool.
So
them bitches shouldn't be looking for no man either.
So now it's a few things I want to address about what she said. Ooh, I'm on the opposite side of it. I feel like she is absolutely right. As a young woman, you need to be focused on finding a husband now. My issue with what she's saying, but see, I'm going to keep it real. She wasn't singing this tune before the good brother Kevin Samuels got to speaking this shit. This is exactly his rhetoric, right? But you see her now adopting it. And what she's telling them is, y'all so focused on this goddamn get a job, get a degree. A degree ain't going to do shit for you. You know what I'm saying? And when she did that 7-1 numbers game, that's why so many black women are in so much debt. We talked about it on y'all show last week. Corner Convo, shout them out. You know what I'm saying? Just because you go to school doesn't mean that you're going to make more money.
Yes.
It doesn't equate to the same. You could be making goddamn $80,000 and have $120,000 in debt. Well, this brother got $10,000 in debt and make goddamn it $65,000. Now, you know what I'm saying? What are we talking about? You dig? So it's funny how they started to try and change that narrative of the shit she used to talk. Now you 40. Now you seeing the writing on the wall. Now you're realizing that your ass should have been trying to get a man instead of, I'm going to get a degree and I'm going to have this business and I'm going to do that. That shit don't matter at the end of the day when you want to have a family and when you want to have a husband and have some kids and a legacy. You dig what I'm saying? Now you're in a position where, but my degree's on the wall. What Kanye West say about them degrees? You know what I'm saying? The same shit. That's not going to get them to be your legacy. You dig what I'm saying?
Why are we telling our children to get fucking married? All right. Why are we telling our children to get married? Man or woman? Why are we telling our children to get married?
Legacy.
Right?
For me, legacy. I definitely want it for mine.
Let's think about what marriage is. Yeah. And where does marriage come from? Marriage is, if I'm not mistaken, and please correct me if I'm wrong, this is a European ideology, and it stems from their religion, right?